Good day, guys! Welcome to GameHub. It's been over 4 years since Titanfall 2 was released. However, we have not received any official statements from the developers regarding the next part output yet, have we? Is Titanfall 3 about to be released? What do we know about it for the moment being? In this video, we're going to try answering all these questions and refresh our memories as far as the previous parts are concerned. Friends, by the way, we greatly need your support, so please assist us with the promotion on this video. Don't hesitate to press the like button and share this video to your friends. We will appreciate it. Thanks in advance, and let's get started. The game was officially announced at the annual E3 exhibition on June 12, 2013. The featured trailer and gameplay video made a powerful impression on the visitors of the event. The main news for the players was the announcement of the developers about the absence of a single-player mode in the game, as the research has shown that only a small number of players still go through the campaign, and multiplayer support between different platforms is unlikely. The studio Respawn admitted the fact that the absence of a single-player campaign in the game has made the marketing positioning of the game more difficult. For this reason, in the early stages of development, the studio decided to present to the users a live recording of the gameplay instead of edited trailers, as is usually done in advertising campaigns. The Titanfall series started when the first part was released on March 11, 2014. Its development was done by Respawn Entertainment, and Electric Arts is the publisher. Two genius creators from Infinity Ward, Vince Zampella and Jason West, who played a major role in the implementation of the series Call of Duty, are known to have left their office in the result of a corporate discordance. Despite this, both of them have gained the freedom of creation and set up their own studio, Respawn Entertainment, and got down to the realization of their most daring plans. That's how Titanfall appeared. There's no single mode in the game. It was replaced by a multiplayer appendage added with the reasons of courtesy rather than the creation of a unique experience. Story missions are the same regular multiplayer battles that are fought between teams of people. The action takes place in a sci-fi universe where two factions try to destroy each other using high-tech pilot-controlled robots. But do not take it seriously, as you won't be able to see charismatic characters or unexpected and original moves during the gameplay. All messages informing us about what is happening serve only as clues to start the massacre. Thus, you do not have to rack your brain about what, why, and for what reason. You can just relax and enjoy the amazing shooter mechanics. Besides, Titanfall series is found to be one of the most dynamic and fastest one in terms of the gameplay. You will discover the extremely hot online battles of Titanfall, after playing through which any other shooter will seem terribly slow to you. Titanfall and Titanfall 2 are much alike. That's why we're shifting down to the second part, giving you more details about it. So let's do it now. Like its predecessor, this game is a first-person shooter in which players can control the pilot and the Titan robot. The pilot has an arsenal of abilities that allow him to jump and run up steep walls, activating the jump module. These abilities have the capability to complement each other that allows you to move pretty fast around the game locations. The existing parkour speed is much slower than in the previous game of the series, which makes the Titanfall 2 more accessible to new players. Matches have been redone, allowing players to have enough time to explore the map and its features. After gaining a sufficient number of points, the player can summon a Titan, dropped from the sky. Titans are considerably slower than pilots, but they have more powerful weapons and are more tenacious. 6 new types of Titans have been introduced in the Part 2. Titan's customization has undergone significant changes. Now, every Titan of specific kind has weapons and abilities that cannot be changed by the player as it was in the previous part, but you can slightly change their mode of action. For example, add a ricochet, or make a nuclear explosion when pilot ejected. For the first time in the game, a full-scale story campaign for one player appeared. The plot of Titanfall 2 is based on the confrontation between the People's Militia and the IMC Corporation, which seeks to destroy the rebels in the Frontier systems in order to seize their resources. The protagonist, Jack Cooper, is a soldier who dreams of being a pilot, having an elite fighter with the most advanced technology and a personal Titan at his disposal. A smart war machine Mexa Cooper is trained by Captain Lastimosa, who's a pilot of a Titan himself. While carrying out an important mission of searching for the missing Major Anderson, who has substantial information about IMC plans. Cooper's entire squad, including Lastimosa, passes away after being attacked by a group of elite mercenaries, supreme predators working for the IMC, led by Cuban Bliss. Before facing death, the captain gives his Titan to Cooper.
Cooper, take my Titan. Use my helmet in my jump kit.
The Source engine used in the first game was redesigned in Titanfall 2. According to the statement of technical director, Source has updated its rendering, sound, script systems, and networking code for better connectivity. Havoc engine, developed by an Irish company, is responsible for the physics of the game. And we're sliding to the next section. The first Titanfall was nominated for prestigious gaming awards at the largest gaming events of 2013 and 2014. The game was highly praised by game resources and critics. Titanfall's ratings are overwhelmingly above average. For example, Joystick, 4.5 out of 5. Game Count, 8.3 out of 10. GameSpot, 9 out of 10. Exactly. So the Titanfall 2 received positive recognition from the players and high marks in the press. So it's time for the most intriguing topic of our video. Naturally, the high approval of the players presupposes the release of a next part, but life is not that easy as it may seem. On February 4th, 2019, EA is reported to release the rather popular Apex Legends. The game was well received and highly acclaimed, which consequently delayed the release of the new Titanfall. As the saying goes, make hay while the sun shines. EA simply decided to make money with their Apex and in-game battle pass with transactions. EA's main issue of concern was how to force players to donate a certain amount of money. Therefore, the release of Titanfall 3 was out of the question. In present days, the popularity of Apex Legends is rapidly falling, and it's not a secret now that EA is full of money, so the chances that the next source of income will be the new Titanfall are increasing significantly. Therefore, this part is expected and awaited with impatience. In the first half of 2019, Apex Legends executive producer Drew McCoy revealed that Respawn had abruptly postponed all their plans for the Titanfall development and decided to focus on its free-to-play Battle Royale game. This is what's been said. We have come across our minds to postpone all the plans related to the next Titanfall and get more concentrated on the Apex Legends support. This information is relevant as it gives us a hint that the third part has entered the stage of development and the team was most likely to renovate their works after the pause. Back in early 2019, a vacancy appeared on the official EA website, a senior technical animator to work on a project in the Titanfall universe. It's far from the fact that they needed a person to develop a new part, perhaps they wanted to modify the existing ones. But in any case, this information tells us that the series does not stand still, but keeps moving, and if there's movement, the new parts are coming up. In addition, during the conference of 2020 dedicated to the financial quarter, Electronic Arts hinted at the possibility release of Titanfall 3. The release of the previous parts on the digital platform Steam pushed a rise for the audience that increases the chances of a sequel to appear as well. It's worth mentioning that such large publishers as EA would definitely not invest money into development to abandon the project after. Moreover, the series of games of the Titans is unique in its kind, and with proper marketing and refinement of certain mechanics, it can earn them colossal popularity. This project has huge potential, therefore the question is not about its release. The question is, when will it be released? One of the most relevant news articles, perhaps, is the following. The independent whistleblowers who usually post news about Apex Legends have announced Titanfall 3 under the process of creation. You could have seen many informational sources saying Titanfall 3 is being developed and not being developed. All of this may seem very confusing. Each piece of the information is true to some extent. Development is really underway, but sometimes it stops. After all, this process is gradual and has breaks. We're to notify you about the fact that the production of games is a long process that takes time and effort, and can be influenced by other studio projects, financial issues, and many other factors. Therefore, it's absolutely normal that you can see one information today and another piece of information tomorrow. One thing we can be sure about, Titanfall 3 is on the stage of its development, so be prepared to get it. Well, it's time this video is wound up. Do you consider yourself a true fan of Titanfall? What are your expectations of the new part? Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to get the latest updates. Stay with us. See you very soon. Bye, guys.